Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we delve into the fascinating world of vocabulary. Today's word is chamber, a C1 level noun meaning room or enclosed space. A chamber is often thought of as a more formal or specific type of room, perhaps with a particular purpose. So, what exactly does chamber mean? As I said, it refers to a room or an enclosed space. However, it often implies a sense of privacy, importance, or a specialized function. Think of a judge's chamber, a legislative chamber, or even the chamber of a nautilus shell. It's more than just any old room. It's a space designed for something specific. Let's explore how this word fits into our everyday language. You might hear about a secret chamber in a historical castle or the Chamber of Commerce in your local town. It adds a touch of formality and specificity that words like room or space might lack. Now, let's explore some synonyms for chamber. How about the word room? While room is a more general term, it can often be used in place of chamber, especially in less formal contexts. For example, the meeting will be held in the main room. Another synonym is compartment. This is useful when describing a smaller, enclosed space within a larger structure. For instance, each astronaut has their own sleeping compartment on the spacecraft. We also have hall, which can sometimes act as a synonym for chamber, particularly when referring to legislative or ceremonial spaces. The senators gathered in the hall for the debate. Yet another synonym is cabinet, often used in legal contexts to refer to a judge's private office. The judge retired to his cabinet to consider the evidence. Lastly, cell can also be used as a synonym when describing a small, enclosed room, especially in prisons or monasteries. The monks lived in simple cells. Now, let's look at antonyms of chamber. What words express the opposite of an enclosed space? A good antonym is open space. Unlike the confined nature of a chamber, an open space is vast and unrestricted. For example, the concert was held in an open space in the park. Another antonym is exterior. This describes the outside of a building or structure, contrasting with the interior chamber. The exterior of the building was made of brick. We also have commons, referring to a shared public area, unlike the private nature of a chamber. For example, the students gathered in the commons to socialize. Expanse is another antonym, highlighting the vastness of an area that lacks any enclosure. The desert stretched out in a vast expanse. Finally, we have outdoors, which refers to the open air and natural environment, directly contrasting the enclosed nature of a chamber. They enjoyed spending time outdoors. So, how can we use chamber in everyday life? You might say, the judge summoned the lawyers to his chamber for a private discussion. Or, the museum has a special chamber dedicated to ancient artifacts. You could also hear someone say, the echo resonated within the silent chamber. Here are a few more usage examples. The heart has 4 chambers that pump blood throughout the body. The legislative chamber was filled with passionate debate. They discovered a hidden chamber behind the bookshelf. The echo resonated through the empty chamber. The defendant awaited the verdict in the judge's chamber. And finally, the nautilus shell has many beautiful chambers. To recap, chamber is a C1 noun that means room or enclosed space, often with a specific purpose or formal setting. We explored synonyms like room, compartment, hall, cabinet, and cell. We also looked at antonyms such as open space, exterior, commons, expanse, and outdoors. Remember, chamber adds a layer of specificity and formality to your vocabulary. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you enjoyed learning about chamber. If you did, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover our show. And now for your challenge. Create your own sentence using the word chamber and share it in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep exploring the wonderful world of words.